All right, Night City citizens. We are back. We're over here by Mega Building 6. We are on our way to a mission. We're just going to be nicely meandering through the city. I could jump into a vehicle and get there quicker, but the fun of this city is coming across random encounters. And I say random encounters, but they're encounters that are there. I haven't seen a lot of random encounters. I don't know if they're doing that. That happens in Dogtown. And once I get into Dogtown down in Pacifica, then I start getting the car gigs, and those will start popping up. But like this right here, I'm just walking down this way, and I've come across an NCPD subcontractor gig. And you can see it's right here, which is something I really like about Cyberpunk. I hope that they hold that for Orion, is when you get close to a gig, you get notifications. That way you don't necessarily have to go into your map every time. You could just go here into Journal, down the street. Let's go, let's see. I think we can get data here. Meet with Takemura. I could do that. Actually, I want to do the shooting range is what I'm working on. Like where it's located in Watson. Highway right here. Let's see. So there's a still of some young guy in the garage. The heartbreaker type. Emails on the computer are from a certain James. Don't have to be a genius to connect the dots. Might be worth looking for our Romeo, especially in Japantown. So this tells me to go to Japantown. I remember the particular missions would have like a location where they were located. It would say, who is the quest giver? Like, who is this coming from? Cyber Psycho sighting. Like if I did discount doc, find the Cyber Psycho. Alright, working on a construction site has its perks. Breeze on your face, sun on your shoulders, no creepy corpo smell, and tangible results you can show off to the world. It's good, honest work. Of course, Night City's always got a way of fucking things up. So different corporations, I get that part. But I remember the missions, maybe that breaks them down here. Am I missing? Remember when they used to tell you like where it was at? Like the cross street and all that jazz? Have they taken that away? Because that used to be a fun way of like navigating through Night City without having to follow these markers. Have they gotten rid of all that? Oh, hold on here. I hope they didn't. I hope they didn't. Alright, let's bring up contacts, messages, working together. Militech played out as I hoped. Thank you. And remember, we don't know each other. Shame I was starting to like you. Shame wanted to get a closer look at your ink. No-Tell Motel, first floor. Come along. Oh, is this where we... Okay. I did not know that Meredith would get with female V. Thought she only got with male V. I guess she does get with female V. Let's go say hi to Meredith. No-Tell Motel, Venus and Furs, track job. Alright, so I guess we'll go do that. I also remember when you looked at the waypoint that you're currently working on, it would tell you the name of the mission. They're missing some stuff. Some stuff's been removed. I guess to make things easier? I don't know. It'd be cool if they told you you had to come at a certain time. We gonna get a green? Like a good Night City citizen, gotta follow the rules. I wonder if I stayed at this intersection if there'd be any accidents. I think this is a very smart. I wish you could, that's something I need to take a note of. I do take a ton of notes, as I enjoy keeping track of ideas that I have for Cyberpunk. Orion. Let's see, what do I have? Last thing I wrote down. How many pages am I at right now? I'm 5 pages right now. Okay, so mobile device. I don't know if it's going to be a phone. I'm surprised it's not like a heads-up display. Mobile phone, mobile device, HUD. Let's see, let's get my dictation. So if anybody comes across this video, pretty much what I do is I take a ton of notes. I'm a Night City citizen by day, but a Night City inspector all the time. I like to take a ton of notes for ideas that pop up, things that I'd like to see, and then I'll dump all this stuff in the feedback and see whether or not CD Projekt Red wants to use it. I did that whenever Cyberpunk 2077 came out. But so as I take notes, I also dictate. So I may chat or speak. That's me taking audio dictation notes. So right now I'm thinking the phone, mobile device, HUD. Now I know the streets. See how the streets have this weight and it's on the ground because people are looking at their phones, right? But I don't have a phone. I don't have anything that pops up. I'd like to see the character physically look at something or have a real-time pop-up HUD, mobile device, phone, whatever it is, to where you're not taken out of the world around you. The world doesn't pause. The world keeps moving. It could be a dynamic heads-up display system that looks less like a HUD and more like an implant upgrade. Period. What I'm thinking here is similar to crosswalks that have wait, don't cross on the ground, because people are constantly looking down at those devices. Okay, so that's how I take notes. I'm going to try to think out loud. That way you kind of know what I'm writing down. But again, I'm on page 5. I'm about to go to 6 pages of stuff that I've taken over my time. And this is 5 pages on like my 5th run through of, my open thinking. I've got 27 pages elsewhere of other stuff. Now, some of the stuff might cross over because as you get new updates, this is update version 2.12. Since Phantom Liberty came out, I think that was 2.1. 2.0 came out before Phantom Liberty. But it's been over 1,000 days. I don't know how many days we are right now. Hey Siri, how many days since December 2020?
Something went wrong. Please try again.
How many days since December 20th, 2020? She doesn't know. Never mind. The other way of doing this is just going onto the web and typing in. Let's not do that. Go to Google and just type in how many days since December 20th, 2020. I think it was December 20th, right? It was December. Maybe it was December 2nd. Actually, let's go here. You know what? I need to have this posted because I talk about this and I actually put it into my, let's see, release date of Cyberpunk 2077. December something. December 10th. Okay, so December 10th, 2020. So it's been 1,262 days since the launch of Cyberpunk 2077. So lots of updates. So I take multiple pages and I try to log a line to where a new update comes out. And if I still see these things, they haven't been updated, then they still exist. And it's something that could end up happening in Orion. So I digress a lot, but that's how I think. All right, so see, I'd be looking down, and now I was like, okay, now is a good time to walk. And hopefully the AI follows those traffic laws. But it's a nice, cool meandering through Night City. See, like, what's this guy running from? There's got to be a fight going on over here. Maybe Tiger Claws. I think this was a Tiger Claws NCPD fight over here. Nope. Tiger Claws, maybe scavengers. That's what's cool about walking and not fast traveling. I do not do a lot of fast traveling myself in this game unless I have a ton of viewers and just for the interest of time, but still much more enjoyable, I feel, to sometimes just walk there. This is a weird stop spot. So he has essentially, I don't know what you're doing. Yeah, traffic updates definitely need to be made. But we're going to make our way to the Notel Motel, meet up with Meredith, have a little one-night stand. .3 kilometers away. Random encounters with NPCs or NPCs randomly doing things as they're walking. It'd be nice to see what variations they have with the next game. Even with the problems they had with the launch, they stuck with it. They updated it. It is primarily a single-player experience. There was plans for online, but we're not going to get that. Hopefully that's something that we get in Orion. Something I'd like to see is a street cred having an effect on how the NPCs respond to you. So as my street cred raises, I'll start getting a line of dialogue. It's like, hey, what's up, V? Or whatever my character's name is in the next game. Or if I'm infamous with a particular gang, maybe they use maybe every once in a while I'll get responses like, hey, I don't want any trouble. Or they're a little more fearful of me. Or if I've completely jacked myself up with augments that they just see me as a cyber psycho or don't want to mess with me just based on my physical appearance. Or if I walk around without anything on, they'll say, you've got some weird fashion sense. Or maybe they do like that. Maybe I'll get random people coming up to me saying, hey, you want to come over to my place? Wait, it's come over to my house. What is this song from Edge Runners? Doesn't look bad on PlayStation 5. I definitely would like to be able to mod and update with a PC version. I don't have a gaming PC. Certainly would like to try it though.
Stop. Who's there?
the heck's going on here? Is there supposed to be something going on here? See, like an encounter like this, I don't know if it's bugged or maybe.
Go!
It's trying to interact with this guy, I think. Maybe this is one of those random encounters that just aren't working right now. Let's see if I can bump this guy. Maybe there was going to be an encounter there.
You go.
So it was. This is a random encounter. They need more of this. It was just a little buggy. Let me get this guy off the street. I'm not sure what was going on with him though. Yeah, for some reason when I'm carrying a guy, I don't know if this is a new thing, but I don't want to necessarily have my gun out. I think NPCs will still respond to me with concern if they see me with a body. Let's see if I can lean him up against the wall here. Okay. No, that's not a great position. I don't know what was going on with this guy. But a random encounter generator would be great. There we go. It's a little bit better. It's not great though. I'm just gonna go with that. So if I look left, so I don't get run over, go to this middle lane. I shouldn't get any cars that randomly spawn. I don't think it does that as much anymore, but he was upset. Your horn's broken, sir. Darn it. Turn off your horn.
People, fucking run!
Okay, the horn stopped. That's what's important.
Calling all NCPD subcons. Suspected organized crime activity reported on Martin Luther King Boulevard. Members of the Valentinos engaged in smuggling and trafficking operations. Group is led by Miguel Rodriguez, aka Gizmo. Priors include second-degree murder and drug trafficking. Cities put out a reward for neutralizing the threat.
This is one of those things that I feel they could have done a little bit better on. NCPD subcontracting. I never meet the subcontractor. I never meet that NCPD officer. And I think you should only be able to... Here's my idea.
Invoiced him for fixing his horn low.
I've actually done a pretty good job of acting like an NCPD officer. Like I'll get NCPD officer gear, weapons, and I'll grab a police car, and I'll roam around Night City, like stopping gang violence and all that stuff. It's kind of cool. But every once in a while, if I ever come up against NCPD, like trying to go up against other gang members, if I shoot the gang members, the police will go against me. Which, I guess that just means that they know I'm not part of their department. Yeah, I caused chaos here, and the AI is kind of gone broken. Alright, so this is the subcon. I'm not going to do that because I have a date with Meredith right now. Bayside Cache. But welcome, Nix.
ask me, your word's worth more than any eddies.
Ah, you just say that because you ain't got no eddies.
I love these
Neither
side
do you.
conversations.
True, but I ain't the one spouting no feel-good bullshit.
I have a personal challenge to one day go through Night City and try to record all those and then compile them. There's so many. Alright, so this hotel right here is where the Blade Runner Easter egg's at.
Hey there, how was Hellblade 2? I was in and out of the kitchen when I was trying to watch it.
Oh no, it's a story heavy game. I remember the first Hellblade had some puzzling, and it still has that. It had like one-on-one combat, maybe 2 at the most combat. I think it's more of a narrative kind of experience than it is like a game. I don't know how to describe it, but like once you know the story, you can't really change it much. And there is a lot of like just walking and talking right now. But
Hellblade 1 was pretty interesting. I like the aesthetics and visuals.
It's just it's a mental kind of, it like juggles your mental capacity to hold on to things, because she's going through like a mental state, like depression and dementia. Like I think the game has got a big background in like how people go through dementia. I forget what the first Hellblade had a documentary where they were like researching dementia. But like the face capture and the technology that they're using, like I don't know if you saw any times where there was a cutscene, you can pause the game and take the camera and like rotate the camera around the character, and it's like, man, this looks so good. I'm pretty sure it's Unreal Engine. There he is again. That guy with the broken horn.
I saw you were examining the ray tracing, all that. It looked good.
Yeah, like they give you like control of the lighting. You can put 2 different lights and just check out how the scattering within the skin of the facial features of Senua's character. Like, yeah. I think it's probably like one of the better photo modes I've seen in a game. Or where you can pull the camera and take control pretty much any time. You can kind of do that here too. Like I can take control of the camera, but I can't do that in like cutscenes. There's still a little bit of clipping errors going on. Alright, we're just gonna cross the street. Yeah, see, this is also what I want to be able to do. Is like chrome yourself out to this extent. But you can't do that. Alright, we got 1.5 kilometers to go. We're just gonna cross over here, make sure we're looking both ways. Always look both ways when you're crossing the street, kids.
What you got out of those nails, huh?
I think these instances are random, because I'll come back here later and this won't be here.
Man, now Julio's a real bastardo, man. If he's Santa Muerte, should pay him a visit.
Hey, watch your tongue.
What? The hell, June?
Did your mama teach you nothing? Santa Muerte ain't no joke. She hears all. Judgment is final. If she hears your call, it's Julio's blood on your hands.
Alright, let's see if we can cut through here.
Electronic murderer. I got one word. Masterpiece. And then suddenly, boom! It all made sense. What the main girl saw? It was all a lie. The Netrunner hacked her eyes.
So who was the Electro killer?
The Netrunner. Or the implants themselves. Depends how you look at it. It broke her down. She couldn't take it.
Took to the noose. Bottom line, keep current on your chrome. Think we've all been in her shoes.
Hope I'm not cutting through a hostile area. I always feel like I'm finding new areas. Like, I don't remember this pattern being here. Which means I've probably not come through here before. Or I just like came through here in a combat scenario and didn't pay attention. Or I've driven by there. There's a road here. Oh. See if I can go this way. Nope, this is a homeless encampment. It'd be cool if you could take rests here on these mattresses. Let's actually have something to put in there. Let's take notes, shall we? Resting. I'd like to be able to rest almost anywhere in Night City, especially on all the mattresses that are used by transiting homeless. Or just, this could be, like, you hit bottom of the barrel, you can't pay your rent, you get kicked out of your mega building or your apartment. Or you mess with the wrong people and they end up, like, taking everything that you own and you have to work your way back up, or avenge yourself, or get revenge. And then sometimes, you know, the only place you have to rest, or you have to rest. That's something they also need to do with this game, is create a sense of urgency, or the difficulty settings may cause you to actually have to eat, or actually have to rest. Because there's no real need to rest. There is a benefit to resting, though. You
corporal bastard!
Oh, I remember this.
Cocksucking suits.
Let's do this encounter.
Fuck you looking at? Nothing to see here. Move along.
Oh, is this how Night City's
Kingdom Come
finest
Deliverance
protect
had
and
sometimes
serve?
sensitive missions.
Why? You want to be some kind of hero?
Don't care. Don't know him.
So, why the fuck we talking?
I like to know what's going on around me. Not every day you see a man in a 1,000 Eddie suit getting beaten within an inch of his life. Wouldn't you agree?
He put a girl into a coma. Daughter of a friend.
Rotten skiff or an XBD?
Second one.
From what I can tell, your guy's a mid-level manager.
And?
Corp won't let this slide. They'll pull the data from this asshole's biomon and find you. And then, they'll shoot you.
You think I don't know that? Fucking corpos walking around like holy cows in a two-piece? But I ain't letting them go. No fucking chance.
I'm not asking you to. What I want
Am I gonna have
is
to
for
fight
you to
these
let me
guys?
finish the job.
Yeah? And what's in it for you?
Nothing. It's just how I unwind.
Street kid saved the day?
Alright. Let's go, boys.
Take
I wonder if
care
I
of
was
yourself,
a corpo, would I have gotten
officer.
the option to even do this? I feel like I remember fighting these officers last time. Yeah, I feel like I fought them last time.
Rise and shine, Corpo Swine.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I wonder if my dialogue was different when I was a corpo.
Shit.
That would make sense for a
If it
corpo.
wasn't for you, I'd be... Well, thank you. Were you sent by the company?
Wrong answer.
Then, hold on. What do you want from me?
Eddie's. I have enough yin yang to take his money. I guess I've never been to 20, I think, at this point. Let's just take his Eddie's.
Is it really that hard to figure out? I'll give you a hint. It starts with euro and ends with dollars.
Yeah. No, of course. You need a reward. Is this enough?
Give me everything you got.
You know it's not if you're asking. Don't make me finish what the badge has started.
Okay, here. That's everything I have on me.
Have a pleasant evening.
Corpo scum. I kind of feel like I helped him differently on a different run. So yeah, I think if I was a Corpo, I'd get a Corpo line of dialogue. And I don't think I have the take all your money option. Maybe I definitely remember fighting the cops last time. They definitely didn't roll out. I think. Yeah, the Phantom Liberty expansion certainly does a lot for choices that you make. I think it's kind of like what we probably would have gotten if Cyberpunk 2077 didn't launch in like a COVID environment with a game of this size. But now the teams were like working together in the same offices, so you can really see a difference. Not saying that the story and the work that was done
over there
wasn't good already. Could have been better, but
somewhere between don't give a shit and none of my business.
I feel like there's a lot more of these side conversations
13.
too.
You always get all NCPD when you drink?
Nah, I see kids like that. Takes me back, you know? First beer, first boosters, first output.
Or input.
Just jealous, Choom. Their life still got color.
Yep.
I've actually, he's trying to find where he needs to be. This is the Dandelion. It's like one of my favorite bars. It's just a cool looking bar. I wonder if I can get a drink here now. They have given the ability to drink at some bars. I don't know if this is one of them. Ah, darn it. I was really hoping. Yeah, Dandelion is one of my favorite looking bars. But darn it, they won't let me drink. Making sure. Okay. Yeah, it's one of the cooler side bars. I guess it's one of my favorite open bars. Is that a street bar? I don't know what I'd call this, but it is named after a character from The Witcher. So there's a little Easter egg. Empathy, I think, is my favorite club. Don't run over me. The Dandelion. We think we can cut through there. I'm gonna say no. I got some possible encounter music going on. What is this? Coming up on the Valentino's thing. Do I want to even be in here?
The only reason you're alive is because I know your pops. You understand?
Sí, lo entiendo. Pues lo siento mucho.
Don't apologize. Just use that skull sponge of yours.
It's kind of going wacky there. Yeah, something they also need to improve on is the graffiti system. They could have this decal in front of a character that's doing this graffiti animation, and just have it slowly fade in. Maybe have every decal have 5 parts to it, 4, 3, 2 parts, and you start spraying, and then slowly the cross comes in, and then you fade in, or maybe each color, right? Each color is a part, and then when they graffiti something, then it just slowly fades in each of those parts. That can't be a hard system to implement with as technologically advanced and complicated as this game already is. I'm sure that's not a hard thing to do. Depends on if they want to pay somebody to do it, I guess. Alright, what is this I'm coming into here? Am I coming into like a Valentino den? Was I not on the street? This might be a mission. For something later. But not now. Maximum Pleasure. I wonder if that store's open. I think most of the Maximum Pleasure stores are places you can actually visit. Let's see. It looks like it's got a green door. I'm gonna get to let's see. Yeah, it looks like it's open. Alright, this should have, yeah, this right here is the coolest outfit I've seen, and I don't think I can get it. I don't think it's a thing. I feel like this particular Maximum Pleasure is part of an encounter. Working roach race. I remember watching a stream with Pavel Sasko, and I was asking him, like, I hope all the other arcades become available, because they had just, like, launched an update that had Roach Race be a playable arcade, and I was like, well, I hope you have a lot of the other arcades playable, like Roach Coach. And I said Roach Coach, and Pavel was like, I think you mean Roach Race. Like, darn it, I said that in a live stream. Now Trauma Drama is a playable game, but all the other ones that I was hoping for, like, I think it was Quad Race, I would have liked to have had that one. Alright. I am just yapping. That's a great outfit. I need to go back to doing some of my fashion show. Oh, this is the encounter. I'll have to come back to it. Let's get this Meredith Stout out of the way. I don't feel like I'm near. I still think I need to cross the bridge, because I'm still on City Center, maybe Corporal Plaza. I think I've still got a ways to go. I mean, I've got 1.1 kilometers, that is a ways, but I think I might have to find a way across. I might have to just go ahead and get in a vehicle and expedite it. Look, it's Lara Croft. Yep, definitely have to cross over. Should we steal a vehicle? There's a nice vehicle right here I could try to snag. I think this one's going to be too high. Yep. "900 meters to go." Getting a little fog rolling in. Gonna have a sandstorm. I think I might be coming up on a blocked area. I don't think I'm going to be able to get across from over here. I'm going to have to take a car. Just in the interest of time, I'm going to make this about an hour stream. I'm going to go have dinner. Maybe come back later with a silent stream. Okay, so I need to take a left here. I should be able to take a couple rights. Okay, so we're coming up on Mega Building 9. I think we're under Mega Building. There's Mega Building 9's right in front of us. Need to get up on this freeway. Yeah, it's over here. Oh, I just hit one of the most expensive cars in the game. So we're going towards, actually, Kabuki Theater, not Kabuki Theater, Kabuki Sub-District, Notel Motel, and I feel like Afterlife are all really close to each other. And I thought Notel Motel was further down in Kabuki, but it's not. You just cut me off? Alright, let's find a parking spot because we're almost there. Oh. Yeah, see, that's happening more frequently. More of those random, like, shootouts. Alright, here we are. Alright, let's find parking. I don't remember if there's parking around the hotel. Let's just park here behind this police car. I'm sure you won't mind. You guys watch this for me? Thanks. Let's see if we can call Meredith before we even get up there. Oh, they found out something about David Martinez. Heard rumblings, you're searching for David Martinez's crew. Well, you found it. Name's Falco. Something you want? Falco. I'm gonna have to watch Edge Runners again. Found an XBD. Don't know who scrolled it, but it mentioned Martinez. Wanted to get in touch, find out more. Not really, just curious. Heard about Martinez crew and before, but never seen you guys at the Afterlife. Found XBD. Don't know who scrolled it. Falco. I feel like he was sort of the guy that survived. We're out of the biz, out of the spotlight, gone dark as Scott stand coffee. Whatever you heard, the past is the past, and not one we aim to dig into. Like, I think he was rolling with Rebecca after David passed. Now, we did rummage around some in yours, V. The merc who popped out of thin air and took Night City by storm, and given your history with Arasaka, well, you and David got more in common than you might reckon. Aw, that connects us. Edge Runner is so good. Now, I'm sure you could track us down if you tried. That's why I gave you a knock first. My way of saying don't bother. Our 15 minutes might be spent, but you got time on the clock. Left something nice for you with El Capitan. Take care and good luck out there, V. That's cool. Tough to say, but I'll do some digging and let you know. It'd be nice if they... Here, that's something I'm going to have to add in here. It'd be nice if they had a little bit of a difference in color for things that I've already read or that I've already looked at. Or something that's new for this particular one that I'm popping up here. Maybe the most new will be blue, and then everything else that's old will be gray. Like the newest of the new, maybe even flashes or something. Let me make a note here. Texting. I'd like to have the newest of the new texts coming from your contacts be a different color so you know that it's the newest thing and it's part of the pop-up notifications for new story-related call-outs, gigs, etc. Because the texts, messages persist, and sometimes they feel like they overlap. All right, again, that's just my thoughts. Sounds like you found Martinez or Martinez found you. Whatever the case, someone left you a package. I can keep an eye on it, but that's it. I ain't a fucking delivery boy. Do I need to go pick that up later? Alright. We'll go encounter... I actually like Meredith stuff a lot. Too bad you can't romance her beyond this.
Bet you didn't expect to see me here.
Can't grab that right now, can I? I wonder if I left right now.
So what now?
Dominatrix.
Till next time, then, V. Wilford Dodd's willing.
I remember when they originally launched the game, there was a lot of concerns about whether or not you could do streaming with Cyberpunk 2077 with some of these encounters. And Twitch and CD Projekt Red put out a notice to all streamers that as long as you're playing it through like normal playthroughs and you're not just focusing on, like, say you go to the Joy Toys and just constantly go to the Joy Toys, then they could come after you, I guess. Of course, they're not all... I don't know, Twitch is not all that good. I don't think CD Projekt Red... Maybe they've had a... I don't know. Let's see. Sometimes two people find themselves at the wrong place at the right time. No, too bad you can't call upon her again. Or maybe get back into the corpos through her. So you start as a street kid, she'd be your way into the corpo. Or if you were a corpo and then got knocked... What the heck is that? Not just me, right? You see that? It's just like wind gust. But they said you could stream all that without any issues. But I think that will just about do it. Unless I can go see what I got from Martinez. With Judy, Takamura, what's this in here? Cyber Secret Sighting. Those are the complete ones. Talk to Rogue, see what's going on, find James, go to Wilson's, talk to Barry, Terror Graffiti, Gig, Psychos. Fetch your vehicle from the parking garage, try talking to Barry. How do I get whatever it was that they left for me? Alright. Well, I'll do that later. But for now, I think that'll do for this Night City Citizen Road to Orion stream. I'll be doing these a lot. This is episode 3. I'll try to be chatty in the episode streams. The other ones that are not, I won't give it an episode number because I'm not really chatting. I'm just sort of playing around in the city and the mic is off. But I really do enjoy listening to the Cyberpunk Lorecast from Robot Radio. I just started watching some of their Twitch streams and their YouTube archive material. I do like listening to them on Audible. Really great stuff to talk about. I'm on like episode, I think 37 maybe, and they've got like 170, I think. They've got a lot of them, and I'm slowly catching up. I'm starting from the beginning, but I hope to catch up and kind of listen to them as they go leading up to Orion, because I think at the point I'm at in their podcast, the game hasn't launched yet, and they're just talking about how the delays are, and they're kind of talking about the lore. It's really cool to listen to. I wish I would have jumped in on listening to them in the very beginning, but I'll try to do so leading up to Orion, because they've got a really good perspective on things, so I enjoy that quite a bit. But thank you all so much. I appreciate your time. It's the most valuable resource you have, and sharing it with me if you are here during the live streams or if you're here during the stream on demand or the VOD, video on demand, and hope you enjoyed. Drop some direct messages for me and join the chat later. But have a good night. See you soon. All right. Bye, June.